folks, Dave and Purdy here. I got her with me today. How about that? So we're heading to an auction over near Tullahoma, Tennessee. It is an estate auction, so be a little bit of everything. From what I understand, it was an elderly couple that passed away, so a lot of the stuff will be kind of the stuff that we collect and sell, dusty and rusty. That's the stuff we like. So I doubt we'll be doing a lot of footage from there, but I'll try to sneak in a little bit. The reason why is at auctions, I've never thought it was a good idea to kind of showboat or to walk around filming. It's probably going to make some people want to show out and act like a big shot. They'll raise the price. It doesn't work good for anybody. But we've always laughed at these TV shows, how they act like people fight at these things. That's crap, isn't it? Yeah. We've seen that one time, and we've been to hundreds of auctions. So
it's kind of boring.
It is. I mean, you know, it's fun for the people that's in it and buying and whatnot, but I wouldn't say it's something you would probably rather watch paint dry. So anyway, we'll try to get you a little footage from it, but definitely after we're done, we'll show you all the cool stuff we got, and so be some pretty exciting stuff going on today.
Yep. See you.
47.5, 45, 47.5, 47.5, 47.5, 45, 47.5, folks, don't miss out on it. It's going to sell today. It's absolute. Every bit's legitimate. It's selling to somebody before we leave here.
You got City Water?
That ma'am, 47.5. 46. You've been to an auction before, haven't you? 36. Now 47. 46. Now 47. 46. 47. 47. Now 48. 47. 48. Stay with me now. 47. 48. 47. 48,000. 47. 48.
Hey, so we got back from the auction, and that little clip I just showed you is actually the sale of the house. This was a 2-bedroom house. It's probably about 50 years old, but the house was in great condition. It had been somewhat restored with 5 acres, and it went for $55,000. So they said the tax appraisal was $76,000. So if anyone is looking for a home, that's one of the best ways to get it, is through an estate auction. So we got a bunch of stuff today. You can see by my shirt, I've done more sweating than I wanted to. I felt like I was going to have a fat attack. That's kind of like a heart attack, but that's when you're fat and you're tired and you're wore out. That's it hit me. So here in a little bit we'll go through the stuff, and I'll show you a clip of that. All right, well, we did pretty good at our auction. At least we feel like we did. Here is a dresser that we got for 25 bucks, and we got it in a lot of items, as in we got a kitchen table and also a cabinet, a blue cabinet that I'll show you here shortly. So this dresser alone, we should be able to get $100 for it, I would expect. So that was pretty good piece for 25 bucks. The couple that lived there before, an elderly couple, I'm not sure if they passed away or if they are having health issues, but anyway, I spoke with their sons and daughter, and this was a piece that the father had built. This was an old ice box. Ice box was kind of the predecessor to the refrigerator. And anyway, the old gentleman took this and converted it to a Victrola. Isn't that cool? So, and it actually still works. You can wind it up and get this thing to go. So, pretty neat piece. So, anyway, I'll show you a few more items that I got. I got these 3 items here. Got this stool, this cage, and this is like a roller that woodworkers use. I got those 3 pieces for $5. I also got this pretty neat old, it's a toolbox. You can tell it's all handmade. He took wheels off of like a farm implement, maybe a tiller or something, and made him a neat little cart. So thought that was pretty neat. This is what you use to work on bicycle rims with. Like if you want to true a rim or straighten it, as they call it truing in the bicycle world. But anyway, you put it on there and you straighten it out. And I think I gave $2.50 for that. Anyway, they didn't know what it was, so that helped me out. So anyway, this dolly, I also got it for $2.50, and you can see he did some engineering on this thing. This is the original dolly, and then you get down to the bottom, and he put that piece of iron on there, welded that onto it, and then he put these handlebars, which you can see come off of a tiller. So pretty neat. To me, the best deal of the day was I got this rack that actually comes apart and folds up. I got that rack and all of these fan belts. All of this stuff in this box here was hanging on the wall, and so I basically bought the corner of the shop. He had all this stuff hanging on the wall, so I got everything hanging on the wall for $5. Now, these belts were all blocking the view of these bicycle parts. These are old chain guards for bicycles. Some of these probably late 40s, early 50s, and a couple of these are from the 60s. But I may get as much as $80 to $100 on these alone. And like I say, they all come in that one little lot, and I think I paid $5 for that lot. So that was a pretty good buy. I also got this this bench. What I like about this is everyone was looking at it and didn't want to buy the bench because of all the junk that came with it. The way the auctioneers had done it is you had to buy that and you got a whole big pile of junk. So nobody wanted the big pile of junk. Well, here where we live, you can take junk and just throw it in the ditch and the county will come by and pick it up. So I don't care if it comes with a bunch of junk. I gave $10 for this bench. I will sell it for $100. So to me, yeah, I don't care if I have to throw some stuff in the ditch. I got this unicycle. I think I gave $5 for it. We got a whole bunch of boxes here. We got all those boxes for $1. And again, this was one of those deals where you only wanted one item, but you got to take a whole bunch of boxes. We'll end up throwing a lot of this stuff away. The fan was one of the items that I wanted for that $1. I love these fans because what these are is they call a stool fan. So instead of the fan blowing the direction that normal fans turn, this fan will keep my ankles, as I'm standing next to it, it will blow and keep bugs from getting on my ankles when I'm working outside. So I love that. Here's that blue cabinet that I spoke of earlier. I got this cabinet. There's a kitchen table that's turned upside down on the trailer. So I got this blue cabinet, that table, and that dresser I showed you earlier. I got all three pieces for $25. So I will probably ask about $75, maybe $100 on this blue cabinet, and take whatever offer I can get. So anyway, I did get taken to school once, folks. It happens to all of us. This fan was running great, man. They had it going all day long, and I said, man, that's a beautiful fan over there. I'd like to get it. I got it for 20 bucks, 17, 20 bucks, something like that. Anyway, so when I went to turn it off and unplug it, I realized it is missing 2 blades. So I thought it was a 4-blade fan, and that's what it was designed to be, and that's what it looked like when it was running. But once they shut it off, you quickly realized, yep, I fell for an old trick. So it happens to all of us. So another cool piece that I found in the pile of stuff. This is an old bicycle license plate. Pretty neat piece. That's the first time I've got one of these, so really proud to get it. Okay, as I mentioned, I got taken to school on that fan, but I'm going to show you where I got to take some folks to school. This clock, this will sell generally in this condition about 150 bucks. It does have a crack across the glass, and if not, I would sell this for probably about $2.50. Anyway, when they advertised this clock during the auction, they said this clock does not run. Well, when I went to plug it in, as I knew that it would be, that plug is old school plug, and it would waller around inside the outlet when I plugged it in, so it was fitting very loose. All I did was take these prongs and spread them apart from each other, and once I plugged it in, that clock fired right up. So pretty cool deal. So I got that for 40 bucks simply because they said it didn't work. So that saved me a lot of money. Got some bicycle handle grips. These are from 50s, 60s, and 70s from what I'm seeing here. Those came in a bucket. It was part of that dollar deal that I told you about earlier. So I'll probably sell the bucket for about, I don't know, $5, something like that. But as far as these handle grips, I'll clean those up and probably get $5 to $7 on those as well, each set, each pair. So I believe that's pretty much everything that I got yesterday on this deal. Alright, to those of you that are wondering why I'm buying all this junk, if you've missed some of my earlier videos, we sell antiques and junk through several different venues. Flea markets and road shows, off the internet, all kinds of different ways. That's how I make my living. But coming up here in a few weeks, we've got the world's largest yard sale. If you're not familiar with it, it starts down in Gadsden, Alabama and goes all the way up to Canada. So this thing is huge. I'm fortunate enough to have some family watch over my home and my animals for me while we're gone. And I'm going to be doing it for about 12 to 14 days. So, man, I love this thing. Look forward to doing it. And what I'm going to do during that time, folks, is I'm going to vlog every single day I'm there. So I will not have internet access, but as soon as I get home, I will put out 12, 14 different videos, depending on how long I'm there, letting you know how each day went, show you some of the people that I sell with, and maybe even show you some of the territory. It's up on Signal Mountain, one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in Tennessee. So wonderful, wonderful. So if you're not familiar with it, look on the internet. Highway 127, world's largest yard sale. A lot of people I know actually set their vacation around this thing. This is not something that you would go find baby clothes and VHS tapes and all that kind of trash. This is one of those things where you go find what you've been hunting for. This is where you find the hard to find stuff. So it is going to be warm, but up on Signal Mountain, we're usually about 10 degrees cooler than the surrounding areas. So I know one year I did 10 days of it, and I did not have but one day that was below 100 degrees, and it was 99. And if you've ever been in the South in the summer, 100 degrees around here is nothing to laugh about. So anyway, folks, that's it for today. I'll get with y'all soon, and we're going to get some more junk for the 127, and like I said, I'll be showing you some of that footage too. So hang with me. I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the hit a thumbs up. Not going to ask you for no money. I don't do the Patreon. I just need some of that right there. Be cool to have some comments as well. Y'all have a great week. See y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.